Hello. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. Because we're back with the Rolling Stones, so how could I not be happy? We're going to be listening to a track from an album called It's Only Rock and Roll. What an album title. That was their 12th album, and it came out in 1974. Good for them, man. It's the last album to feature Mick Taylor, and we're going to be listening to the first track that was recorded for the album called Time Waits for No One. It's the last track on side one. We continue our Stones journey. We're just kind of going all over the place, you know, and I'm fine with that. I think that's awesome. So thank you to our patron Scott once again for sending in. I'm guessing a great pick, man. And it's funny because they're another band, like I said, like the Beatles, that I had, I guess, preconceived notions about, that I, wouldn't like them or they're not for me. No, totally wrong. They are totally for me, man. This band is awesome, and I'm so glad that I started listening to them. They're freaking great. All right, let's go. If y'all are subscribed, hit that button right down there. I'd really appreciate it. And then leave a like and a comment if you don't mind. It really helps channel. And there's a Rolling Stones playlist right there too if you want to watch other stuff. All right, Time Waits for No One by the Rolling Stones. 3, 2, 1, go. All the chimes.
Yeah, star-crossed in pleasure, stream flows on by. Yes, as we sated in leisure, we watch it fly. Yes, and time
Sounds like a theremin.
waits for no one, and it won't wait for me. And time waits for no one, and it won't wait for me. I'm gonna tear down a building or destroy a woman's face. Hours are like diamonds, don't let them waste.
Wow.
Time
I was not expecting
waits
this.
for no one, no favors has he. Time waits for no one, and he won't wait for me.
That sounds so good. That hand percussion. It's got like an island feel to it.
Man, they built hours to their passing years, till their fame everlasting.
They always go all out.
Here it comes chopping and reaping. Hear him laugh if they're cheating. Time waits for no man, and it won't wait for me. Yes, time waits for no one, and it won't wait for thee. Drink in your summer, gather your corn.
Nick and Keith are ridiculous, bro. Absolutely gorgeous. Reminds me of being young. This is incredible, bro. I was not expecting this at all. There's the page. Of course, Charlie sends us off. Well, that's easily one of my favorite Stones tracks I've ever heard. That did not sound like anything I've ever heard from them. Not even remotely, I think. Like, not even remotely in the slightest. Like, I'm kind of in shock at how good that was. You know, obviously, I've liked all the songs we've listened to, and they've dabbled and, I guess, you know, put their hands in every style and genre possible. I mean, they've been around for so long. I mean, you kind of have to. You have to, you know, keep trying new stuff. You can't repeat yourself, you know. And I don't know, but that really spoke to me, man. And they didn't even really say much, you know, like in the lyrics. I mean, the lyrics were great, but I mean, I feel like the guitars. Keith and Mick right there, and that was some of the best guitar playing I feel like I've like on an emotional like feeling. It just drags you back to your childhood, man, when you were young. That's what I felt like, you know. I felt like that time in your life where you just, you know, feel like you can do anything and the world is just your oyster basically. And that's obviously not true, you know. I mean, there are some folks that go on to be very successful and lead, you know, lead very successful lives, if that's what you want to measure by whatever standard, I guess. I don't know. I don't think life has a normal, you know. I think everybody's weird in their own way, and I don't know. Some people are weirder than others, but you know, I definitely went off the beaten path, and I went down a road that it was a prickly, you know, bush I had to get through there, but you know, I got to where I was supposed to be, you know. And I continue to keep walking too, because there's just so much more to everything, you know. And I feel like, I don't know, now that I've got this channel and all of you guys, you know, like, I don't know, man, there's really nothing we can't do. We can just keep going with this. Imagine this in a year if we keep going the way we're doing. I probably will look like I'm 45, but from all this no sleep. But at the same time, it's just incredible. I feel like what we're doing here, and I know it's just a, you know, music channel, but at the same time, I'm trying to catalog and document all these songs that are just so wonderful. And some of them just slip through the cracks. I mean, this song's probably well known from Rolling Stones fans and, you know, rock fans, I guess. I don't know if it's a big song or not, but it should be if it's not, because that was one of their best songs right there. And it was a completely different feel, like with the hand percussion, the guitars. I think, honestly, the guitars are the things that stood out the most, but they were very similar to some of the stuff that Mick and Keith did on some of the other songs you've listened to that have them both. But man, there was so much feeling and emotion and just like fleeting happiness in that solo in the middle. It just reminds you of just those happy times, but then you kind of just come to that realization that they're just memories. They're not coming back, you know? And you just kind of have to keep on trucking through life knowing that, I don't know, the time that meant the most to you is just long gone now, you know? And that's not me saying that personally per se. I'm very proud of where I'm at and what I'm doing and my family, and I love all of them, you know? But I've been really thinking about like my young adulthood years, my, you know, teenage years, the ones that were me just roaming the earth, just doing whatever, literally, you know, wherever the wind blew me that day, that's what I did, you know, and I did that for a very long time. I never had a purpose. I never had anything concrete, and I don't know, man. This song just really reminded me of those days where I just was flying, you know, in more ways than one, baby. But at the same time, though, like, the human experience isn't defined, I think, by the standards that are set by governments or set by man. You know, it's all set by the person. Obviously, there has to be rules and there has to be order, you know, for things to, I guess, run smoothly, as smooth as possible, you know. We're dealing with the courts right now, and they do not give a shit whatsoever. Even though we have all the evidence in the world, they do not care. They don't. They literally could care less. They want to lock her up, and it's fucking crazy, man. And we're just, you know, barely holding on with that. And I don't know, man. I just really appreciate you guys, because I don't know what we would do without y'all. I'm being dead ass serious. I really don't, and it's not lost upon me that it goes past just music here, and I really appreciate all the support, and you know, I just don't want to lose her, man. You know, after all this work we put in, all this stuff that's happened, I just can't lose her after we get it all together, you know. So I'm just scared. So if I ever, you know, come off a little snappy or just, you know, it's not because that's like who I am. I'm just very, very scared right now in a way, and I don't know. So, well, thank you, Rolling Stones, for letting me open up there. I'll take the mic away now. So obviously it was Mick Jagger on vocals, Keith Richards on electric guitar, Mick Taylor on electric guitar. Wait, what track is? All right, so Mick Taylor did the synthesizers, which I was gonna compliment as well for this song. Bill Wyman on bass guitar, on bass, and Charlie Watts. Let's see, anyone else? Ray Cooper did the extra percussion. And that is it for track 5. Yep. Yeah, that's easily one of my favorite Rolling Stone songs right now, and it's the last track on side 1. And what a way to, you know, end an album side. Like, that's just the dueling guitar, basically. Not even dueling, but, like, you know, kind of trading off the baton at points. It's just, that was amazing. Fantastic. I'm going to use every adjective I can, man, because I can't even really quantify how much that really meant to me right there. I don't know why. I can't really put my finger on why. But when you hear something beautiful like that is just, everything kind of connects for a second, and then it's gone. You know, it's crazy. Our brains are so strange, and this world that we live in is even stranger. And I can't wait for the day I find out what's really going on here. And I'm going to find out. I promise you. I am. Because there's so much more than what we see. I don't know. I can just tell. But that's a story for another day. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Yeah, easy top 3 Stone song for me right there. Didn't even sound like them at points. That was just out of this world good. And that was 1974, I believe. Their 12th album. And it had like a Caribbean almost feel at points with the hand percussion. And the vocals are very groovy, like the bass line, everything, man. It's just all coalesced into this wonderful product right there, and I cannot be happier because that is definitely going on all the playlists. So thank you very much, Scott. That was great. I'll see y'all later. Patreon right here. Oh, that's a picture of it. There's the link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get 1 free request a month. There's also a PayPal link as well in the description if you want to send a request in. I'm kind of backed up though, so don't be surprised if it takes a while for it to get done. I have literally a shit ton of requests to do, and we're just gonna work through them. You know, every day I can't do more than 6 a day. You know, maybe 7 some days. Sometimes I record extra ones just in case ones get blocked, because nowadays it used to be 48 hours. If there's a block video and you appealed it, maybe 48 hours, then you could like show it to people. You wouldn't make any money off of it, but you could still like, you know, display the video and show it and premiere it. Now you can't do that. Now you have to wait for the claim to be resolved. So everything's kind of changed. Now I kind of record extra videos now just in case. But I got plenty of requests, you know, but go ahead and send them in too, because if it's a shorter one or if it fits a certain day, you know, of the bands that I do, definitely send those in if you want, because those will get done real quick. But the ones that don't fit into those days, they kind of might take a little longer, but it's up to you guys. I really appreciate y'all, and thanks. Love you. Bye.